Line drive to right.
Takes a three.
Touchdown 49ers. Hurry!
And thanks to the York family for having this day and making this moment so very special. So I think it's very fitting that we formally begin the proceedings and the unveiling by introducing 49ers CEO Jed York.
We first of all want to thank everybody for being here today. I don't specifically remember exactly where I was during the catch. I know where I was. I wasn't old enough to exactly remember where I was. And I think about this moment, I think about next year's 100th anniversary of the NFL. And they want every team to vote on what was the best play in the history of the team. And for us, there's absolutely no question what the best moment in the history of the San Francisco 49ers, the best play. The only argument it is, was it the best play in the history of the NFL? And we wanted to dedicate this statue, first of all, for the 100th season in that memoriam, but it made so much sense to do it today. And I want to thank Kelly for being here. And Dwight was a part of our family. I mean, he was like my uncle's little brother. He was a guy that was always unbelievably kind and generous to me and my family growing up. We miss him so much. We thank you for being here. We just want you to know you're always going to be a part of our family. You're always going to be a part of the 49ers family. And we're so happy that Dwight is going to be here forever. And everybody's going to remember him, whether they saw the play live, whether they remember where they were, or they just know that that's what started one of the greatest dynasties in the history of sports. But what it's not going to tell is how great of a human being Dwight was. And you know that, and we know that, and we hope that we can continue to tell that story. With Joe, what do you say about Joe Montana? He's the greatest of all time. And I have people that always want to ask, well, is this person better? Is that person better? With all due respect to all great quarterbacks out there, if Joe played with the rules that they have today, Joe would still be our starting quarterback. You guys are the best. We thank you so much. We're so happy that this can be memorialized and that everybody can see Joe and Dwight and the moment that started the 49ers. And we thank you for all being here and being a part of what we're trying to build now with Kyle Shanahan, with John Lynch, with the young guys that are on this team. And we thank you for being mentors to them, because we need it. The league is so different today than when you guys played, and we need that sense of reality and that sense of teamwork, that sense of family that you guys instilled, and we thank you so much for being a part of it. So have a great day today, and hopefully we go out and beat the Rams and really celebrate this moment. Thank you.
All right, well, Joe, let's see how you can hop up here now. Since we know, now we told you could still play. To talk about this first great moment, Joe Montana.
It's great to be here for this occasion. Jed, thanks for those kind words. The Yorks, thank you for this dubious honor that's coming my way behalf of Dwight. So I thank my good friend once again for saving my butt. But I do want to say also, Kelly, it's great to see you again. Great being part here, John, to the new organization, to the kids, Mac, Riley, Kelly. Great to see that you're all here. To some of my old teammates and some of the guys who played before me and after me, there's one thing that I noticed that was pretty consistent, though. Y'all got a lot uglier. I can tell you that. But I just want to start off by saying that, you know, when this play happened, I don't think anyone, well, I bet there's some other people out there that have an idea where they were. They don't remember either. They probably had a little too much stuff to drink, and as they weren't expecting this to happen. But I don't think anyone realized on our team and our teammates that how important this play would become. in 49er history, and it's great to have been a part of it. And I think that while there are 2 statues here, I just can't, I would be remiss by not saying that this is not about 2 people. It's about a team, an organization, going back to Mr. DeVarlo, Bill Walsh, and the organization that put together and coming along to be where we are today, and my teammates. I mean, this play, everybody, the Dallas people always give me such a hard time, and I keep trying to remind them that this wasn't the end of the game. You guys had a chance to win. But thanks to, where's that ugly dude back there, Eric Wright? Saving tackle. Otherwise, we lose that game. And so it's not about, while it is here, the one thing people forgot is we had a pretty dang good defense. And it's a team game. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm humbled to be standing up here and honored at the same time to be remembered like this. And I always tell Dwight that he didn't have to make it so dramatic. Kick his legs up, throw his hands up, just catch the ball. And if he was here today, I know what he'd be telling me. He'd be whispering in my ear, they didn't call it the throw for a reason. But I miss him. We came in as rookies together, great friends throughout life. And the one thing that I think that also is a reminder is, as we look around at all our teammates, is how things can change so quickly for us, and how blessed we are to still be here and be able to attend this. And I know Dwight's up there looking over and telling me don't screw this thing up. And he's here. I wish he was here in person. We all miss him a lot, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of both of us. It's truly an honor to have these statues and be remembered forever. Somehow, I don't know, I have that ugly mug way down there, but I want to say it is truly an honor. Thank you guys for doing this. I know that this is tremendously meaningful to Dwight, Kelly, and the family also. And thank you again. And good luck today. Those damn Rams again. Here they go, right? We started beating them back then and changed things, so it's your turn today. So good luck out there, and thank you guys.
Thank you, Joe. It's so well said. I'm sitting there listening, thinking, if this was 2018, what kind of celebration would Dwight have had? Right? The orchestrated celebrate instead of a simple spike. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to unveil, and there is, to your right, as you're all sitting looking, our Gold Rush just unveiled. That's the throw part of it. That looks pretty sweet, Joe.
Like I said, it's that ugly mug way down there. At least we know we scored, I think. But yes, again, thank you. And also for what Jeff, Dwight's brother, I wanted to mention too. I forgot to mention, I apologize, but Jeff's also come along for the ride and see this another ugly face over here.
All right. Thanks, Joe. All right, that's great. Thank you for Joe for mentioning Jeff being here, and again for Ashley, Riley, and Mac being here. And of course, also here now, we welcome up to speak to us, Kelly Clark.
I'm dragging Jeff up here because I'm not a very confident speaker. And I apologize for wearing the Rams blue. Didn't get the memo. Thank you for including me for this day. It's difficult to be back here without DC. I know he would have absolutely loved this. Very humbled and it's a beautiful tribute to him. So thank you.
I would also like to echo thank you from our family. Of course, this all started with Mr. D finding Bill Walsh way back when. I don't know if y'all knew the whole story, but about the same time, I think even the same weekend, Bill Walsh was at Clemson looking for a quarterback and found a receiver, and Sam White was in Southern California looking for a receiver and found a quarterback. So it seemed to work out pretty well for the 49ers. To the Yorks, thank you so much for all you've done for the 49ers and keeping such loyalty and family around this entire organization. It's so nice to be in love with a franchise that takes care of their players, current and as far back as it goes. It's pretty awesome, and y'all do deeds beyond anything you could imagine. And on behalf of our family, we would like to thank you for everything you're doing, and of course thank everyone for coming out today. Thank you.
Well, we have the whole Clark family here, which is phenomenal to see. And now we're going to have the unveiling here to your left as you look straight ahead of the catch. The exact distance of the throw, and this will live here in memoriam and be a constant presence for Kelly and for Jeff, for Casey, Riley, and Mac, again, who are here today to be part of this, to remember the significant moment, the seminal moment of this franchise. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for being strong enough this week. And we thank again all of you for coming out on this early morning to be part of this incredibly special day. And I think the words that you heard from Joe and from Kelly echo this so strongly. A team, a franchise, and a family. And thank you all for being here. I think many of you know that in the museum there'll be a reception coming up for the alumni, for family. Please make sure you come in and say hi to everybody. And thank you for being here. And let's beat the Rams today. Hi, John.